Hello, boys and girls. Today we are still talking about adding in any order, but today we're going to focus on counting on from any order. Okay, to warm up our brains with our challenge, how many green cubes and how many blue cubes are there? How many green cubes are here? Let me get my pen out. There's 2, right? And how many blue cubes are there? Whoops. There's 4 blue cubes. I made it a little too dark. How many green cubes? I pointed with my finger. How many green cubes are in the next stack? 4. And how many blue cubes are there? There's 2. Do you notice anything about these 2 stacks of Unifix cubes? Or the numbers? They use the same numbers, right? First they have 2 green, then they have 2 blue. First they have 4 blue, then they have 4 green. So this is adding in any order. The green is always first, but first they did 2, then they did 4. So it's just reversed. But notice these cubes line up with each other. So that means that the stacks are the same length. So that means that 2 plus 4 and 4 plus 2 equal the exact same thing. While we're at it and looking at it, what does 2 plus 4 and 4 plus 2 equal? It equals 6. You're so correct. All right. So let's look at our first problem here. Deanna makes 1 quilt square, then she makes 5 more. How many does she make? So we want to know how many quilt squares Deanna has in all. She has 1 quilt square, and then she makes 5 more. So our problem might be 1 plus, because she makes more, we're adding 5. So this is our equation, 1 plus 5 equals. Now we're going to use a strategy to solve this. And maybe you have your Unifix cubes and you want to use those. I'm just going to draw a picture. There's my 1 and 5 more. I'm going to make my picture drawing go a little bit faster here. So I'm drawing a big rectangle. 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Again, your pictures don't have to be perfect or elaborate. Do the best that you can do. Okay. So let's count and see how many squares we have all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 plus 5 equals 6. And remember that we always label our answer. So 6 quilt squares. Goodness gracious. Quilts, and I'm just going to abbreviate squares so that way I don't take up all of your time. Quilt squares. Alrighty. So this is comparing strategies, looking at the different ways to solve the same problem. Notice that it's using 1 and 5 because it's still looking at, sorry, Deanna and her quilt squares. So using cubes to show 1 and 5. If you have, I believe that I put Unifix cubes in your resource kit at the beginning of the year when you got your Chromebook. You just have to color them so that way you have different colors and you can cut them out and use those. If you don't have Unifix cubes but you have pennies or you have noodles or you have beans, or rice is kind of small, but if you have rice, you can use any of those. Or if you have beads, you can even use beads as a counter. Anything that you're able to move around will help make math make a little more sense to you, because not only are you seeing numbers, but you're seeing objects connected to those numbers. And then not only are you thinking about it in your head, but you're actually moving an object. So it will help make little more snaps go off in our brain, and it will help make our brain grow. If you don't have any of those things, not a big deal, but I'm just saying that if you do have access to those, I recommend using them because I think that they are a great resource. So, using cubes to show 1 and 5. Counting on from 1. So we're starting with 1 blue cube and then counting on. So when we count on, we don't say this number, or we say this number, but we don't, like if we're using our fingers or anything, we start with the next number. So we have this number, but then we're 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Okay, so now we're counting on from 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 green squares here. Now remember that our goal is to be able to count on from this number and not have to start all the way back at 1 and count up to here. So I want to say 5 and then count on. 1 would be 6. Okay. Let's try another one. Hero makes 1 bracelet, then he makes 6 more. How many does he make? So let's count on from 1 first. So we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 plus 6 is 7. Now we have 6 orange cubes that we're counting on from. So we're going to say 6 and then just start counting on. 6, 7. Okay. Does this make sense? Using a number bond to write 2 addition equations. Our number bonds that we normally see, or that we worked with in the beginning of the year, were this way. But look at where they both connect is up here. If you look over here, where they both connect is right here. This one is just flipped on its side. Okay, it's just flipped on its side. So really you want to look to see where those squares both connect to find the hole. Okay, and then remember the ones that are not connected is where we add, and then if they are connected, we are subtracting. But I'm looking at the 2 equations that they want us to write, and they are 2 addition equations. So only using the numbers 2, 5, and 7, what addition equation can we come up with that equals 7? If you said 2 plus 5, you are correct. And if you said 5 plus 2, you are correct. because remember we can add going both directions and then they both will equal 7. There are other equations that equal 7, so if I put 3 and 4 here, I would be absolutely right. 3 plus 4 equals 7. However, that's not an addition equation for this number bond. And it said use the number bond, so I can only use the numbers 2, 5, and 7. Okay, our number bonds, we can only use the numbers that live in that number bond. All right, one more, and then you get to try it on your own, and I know that you're going to do great. Color the blocks to show 2 ways to add 7 plus 1, then complete the addition equations. Okay, so this one says 7 plus 1, so we're going to color in 7 blocks of one color. Coloring on my computer is going to take forever, so I'm just going to put a different color mark. I'm just going to put a mark in it, and I'm going to call it colored. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then let me change colors to represent the 1. Okay, so when we're counting on from here, remember, we want to start from this one right here. So we're going to say 7 and then start counting on. So 7, 8. 7 plus 1 is 8. All right. This one says 1 plus 7. So we want to, how did I do this? We want to color 1 in, and then we want to color 7 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alrighty. So now we're counting on from 1. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 plus 7 is 8. Okay. If you do have any questions about this or it doesn't make sense, we will talk more about this at our meeting. Go ahead and work on your practice pages though. Give it a try and see how you like this strategy.